nobody ever expected what Peter Obi came out to do few hours ago. A lot of Nigerians never see it coming. The media is actually boiling right now as regards who will emerge as the candidate in 2027. The narrative have been out there. They said Goodluck actually wanted to use Obi in 2027. They said Goodluck is coming back again in 2027 to come and emerge as a flag bearer and a presidential candidate in 2027. And according to what they said, Goodluck said, they said he wants to use Obi as one of his ministers. They said Obi should come and pick a ministerial slot. The same Obi that they said he won the 2023 election. Someone is now saying that he should come and pick presidential slot in 2027 and all of that. Now, come and see what Obi did few years ago. They never see this man coming. This man that is called Obi is a very dangerous man. You will hear what Obi said few years ago in a live interview. Arrest TV is boiling right now. So I would like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video, just endeavor to share it. Share it to different social media platforms. Let it go viral. Let a lot of people get to know what is going on as far as 2027 election is concerned. And if you can share it, just like it. Like the video, give it a thumb up so that YouTube will recommend for us. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
Welcome you back to LAJUPOG TV.
I don't have bad news for you today.
The home of religious gossip.
But you should believe the fight for Mohammed.
What is happening in the Christendom? Join now. It makes sense with LAJUPOG.
Hello my great wonderful viewers, welcome back to LAJUPOG TV. For those of you coming across this channel for the very first time, for those of you that are fresh on this channel due to this video that you're watching right now, just do well to join the family by clicking the rest subscription button appearing on your video screen, and at the same time click the notification bell icon so that whenever we drop a new video in few hours time, YouTube will easily let you to know as regards everything that is out there that we're putting out. A lot of things is ongoing right now which Obi refused to say anything about before. They pushed a narrative out there and they put it out for Nigerians to actually see. They said Goodluck Jonathan that Buhari defeated back then. They said the same Goodluck Jonathan is actually coming to be a flag bearer in 2027, and a lot of Nigerians have been coming up with different mixed reactions. They said, where on earth is this happening? So people came and they said the regime of Goodluck have gone, that Goodluck even did not even perform up to expectation, that the regime of Goodluck have gone, that Goodluck should allow Obi to come and do everything possible to liberate Nigeria from this mess that Nigerians are in right now. Whether we like it or not, the truth must be told. Nigerians are in total mess in the hand of APC and all of that. So I'll play the full video. You will see everything the way it goes. They never wanted Obi to come as a presidential candidate in 2027. Now, come and see what Obi is doing. Come and hear what Obi said in live interview. I will play the full video. You will see things the way it goes. So a lot of Nigerians have been sharing things for the past few hours. So I'd like us to stay connected to the end of this video. If you can share the video as you're watching it, just do what to share it. Share it to different social media platform. Click the share button. Let a lot of people get to know what's happening as far as Nigerian election is concerned. Let a lot of people get to know what's going on as far as the 2027 election is concerned. If you can share it, just like it. Like the video, give it a thumb up so that it will be recommended for us. Because Obi is the kind of man that give everybody their respect. Because Obi is the kind of man that will never come out to say anything in as regards anybody. Because Obi is the kind of man that will never come out to disrespect anybody and will always try to play his games neat and clear. They now think that same Obi is not mentally okay and all of that. They don't know that Obi is more intelligent than many of them. Goodluck have finished his tenure. The Buhari defeated him in the regime of Buhari, all of that. Now the same Goodluck, according to the report, they said this Goodluck is saying that Obi should come and pick a ministerial slot in 2027 election, and it have caused a lot of uproar. A lot of people have come up with mixed reaction. A lot of people are now saying that why is it that Goodluck want to come and destroy the chance that Obi actually get to defeat Tinubu in 2027? Because according to the report, APC are in total trouble because ADC coalition have been formed and Obi is in the coalition. Atiku is the coalition. A lot of people are in the coalition, including RUFAI that already know the secret of APC and how APC actually do their rigging and all of that. All of them are in the coalition. Now they're rebelling against the APC in 2027. All these people, according to the report, they want to mash up their energy together, their resources together to ensure that Obi wins the election in 2027. Because according to the report, Obi cannot be in Labour Party alone. You may quote me wrong on this. Obi cannot stay in Labour Party and we just win Tinubu and kick Tinubu out of office. Even when Tinubu wasn't in office, Tinubu was so very powerful. How much more when Tinubu was in office? That's what a lot of people are saying. So it said Obi actually needs some external forces, more especially from the north. It needs the support of Atiku, it needs support of RUFAI and the likes of others to finally conquer the north. If Obi can conquer the north, Obi will destroy Tinubu in 2027. Those are what a lot of people are actually saying. Now, the same Obi have formed a coalition with Atiku, RUFAI and the likes of others, and Goodluck is coming from nowhere. They said Goodluck is going and contesting for 2027 election, and you know the implication. If Goodluck can go for 2027 election, Goodluck will divide Obi's vote. Those are what the problem is, and that's where the problem is coming from. If Goodluck should contest, it will divide Obi vote the same way they divided Obi vote in cause of the 2023 election. Because if the votes of Obi weren't divided in 2023 election, Tinubu, no matter the level of rigging that APC want to do, Tinubu will not have a chance to defeat them just flawlessly like that. Because according to what he saw, Obi got the support of a lot of people. Everybody actually wants Obi to get the mandate. But it was because Atiku shared the vote with Obi. Atiku was contesting. A lot of people from the south and Nigeria, they voted for Atiku. Why some people actually voted for Peter Obi as well. But now, Obi and Atiku are coming together. They realized their mistake and they want to put energy together to kick Tinubu out of office. But someone that Nigerians loved as well from the south, because Obi is from the south, and at the same time Tinubu is from the south and Jonathan is also from the south. So if Obi should eventually go as a candidate and Jonathan also go and contest as a candidate, the vote of Nigerians will go for Jonathan and to go for Obi. But if Jonathan did not go, all the votes will compile together and will come on Obi. So if the margin is very wide that Obi used to defeat Tinubu in 2027, Tinubu, there's no amount of rigging that wants to be done. It will still be very impossible, because if the margin is obvious, the rigging will not be possible like that. But if the margin is closed due to division of votes, the rigging will be very possible and it will be very neat. So I'll play the full video as regards what Obi said a few hours ago, which a lot of Nigerians have been sharing tales on. They never expected Obi to come out. Peter Obi should come out to say all this in a live television. You hear things for yourself. Just stay connected to the end of the video. If you can share the video, share it. If you can't share it, just like it. First of all, hear what this man said in NARRATION TV in a short clip, and during the video, you hear what Peter Obi said that have caused a lot of reactions on media. The media is boiling. Just stay connected. I'll come back again.
What about the arguments people like this person make, Mr. Kenneth Okonkwo, by saying that Obi cannot make inroads in the core north? And that's why he says he favors a northern candidate, so that we can have it split down the middle, so that there's a southern candidate and there's another candidate. I said Obi cannot make inroads in the core north. I did win a lot of the votes in the north the last time around, and you need somebody that the north will be able to hold on to, as it were. And they said that having the south together, there's going to be if you have two candidates in the south, there's going to be a split of votes. But if you have the north, a northern candidate, then the north will collectively stand behind somebody, and the south will stand behind their candidate, and they are going to merge them. In fact, let me be honest with you, the thought of me talking about it on national TV makes me feel very stupid in this country, that after many years of independence, we still talk about north and south rather than development and people that are competent and they have character. So I feel very stupid this morning, but either way. So what's your take to that argument?
Sincerely, RUFAI, I must agree with you that it's embarrassing that we are still talking about north and south, that it should be based on competence, merit, and ability to perform. But the take is that there are data that they are putting out that is not really representing the true interest of the north. You can't say that the north, for instance, I do not agree. I know what Obi scored in Kaduna in the last election. It's 294,000 votes and 2 hours of rep in Kaduna, and I know what is scored in Plateau. So the north is not what is, and his analysis is showing. The fact that Obi could even take 15.2% vote in the north without the kind of structure that was put in place, without proper preparation 6 months into the election, the north is not as monolithic as he has come to define it. The fact is that we must be able to see that the north has gone beyond those rhetorics that he's putting out. Look at 2011 election result, when the north decided and committed to the fact that it was their turn. The CPC won almost the state in the north. Ribadu won in Osun. Jonathan won the whole south and took the north central. So the best option for a country like us to grow forward is for people to stop coming to television station and insisting that the north will not support to be. That is a wrong. Is a wrong. This I'm from the north. I'm from Kogi State. What part of the north is he talking about? I ran in the last election. I saw how a gun was pointed on me in my own local government, in my own collation center, when Obi was defeating everybody in Olamabro local government. The facts are there. So we need to have an electoral security architecture that protects the interest of the opposition. We need to have an electoral umpire that is transparent, that has the all intent and purposes to conduct a credible, a transparent election. If we have our election, removing the coalition center and then keeping with the promise of the Independent Electoral Commission to upload results from the polling directly to the IRF, it will save us a lot of cost. It will save us a lot of embarrassment. We know that our election is progressing from ballot box stuffing, from ballot box snatching, and all of that. But we need this amendment. We don't need too many of these amendments that people are putting up today, because if the elections nobody has that capacity to say this rigging in 179,000 polling units. So we need to have that inbuilt system that the electoral umpire will make a rule, because they make regulations and guidelines for conduct of election. They have the 2022 one as we speak. They must make a rule and decide to stand by the rule, because you can't have subsidiary law made by you and then you do not also respect that subsidiary law that the Supreme Court has said several times that is also a law that must be respected by all parties that are participating in an election. So INEC must step up its game to make sure that, because the reason why we have people in government today that are defecting and decapping to other parties because of the promise of we will protect you with security, we will talk to INEC for you. So this system will have to go away. But the mistake they are making now is that they are forgetting that the dynamics of our elections have changed. It has really changed, because there are young people that constitute over 60% of our population that are now very intelligent people that believe in technology, that understand interest of this country, because the unemployment figure is very embarrassing. The unemployment people are underpaid in most of the agencies and institutions. We need to have the young people are more interested in rescuing this country. And I know that as we move forward, we need people that have financial discipline, that have moral discipline, that can communicate with the reality of today, and then be able to save this country from the brink of collapse. So for our elections to work, we must stop talking about North and South. But this is not going to stop now, because for now we need to be able to balance this what exists, so that we can go into an election united. Because people tell you about direct primaries. Direct primaries is when you have all the members of the parties contesting. For you to have direct primary in the political party, the party must have an inbuilt technology framework that must be able to protect that vote are transparent, because we are going to be running election in almost all the wards of this country. If it's a presidential election, then the INEC too must also have that capacity to be present.
Okay, Chief Ame, let's focus more on the substantive issues. You know that the North-South divide is a given reality in the coming elections and in other elections, and it's a big issue right now, understandably. Now, you see President Tinubu trying to hold on to the South. Even Osun State, PDP, and the governor of Osun State, they've said we are declaring for President Tinubu. Others in the South are ganging up. Now, how do you think this matter will be resolved? What's your prediction? Do you think that the coalition, one way or the other, will be able to shake the incumbent president and party? Or that the coalition, all of this drama is just a social media drama, just scaremongering, and that it may be difficult to dislodge the southern candidate who is currently the president of Nigeria? What's your reading of the calculus? Let's go beyond the social media rhetoric. We will remove Tinubu, we will remove APC. How practicable is it?
I've come here to discuss issues as someone who have attended the coalition meeting, and I know the caliber of people who are there. A lot of our friends are there, former governors and all that, who are really interested in trying to make sure that there's a change of guard in 2027. And look at why, Dr. Bati, you need to look, like I talked about election dynamics, that it has changed. You look at Lagos. Lagos was entrenched in the hands of Tinubu for since 1999. Nobody has been able to score any vote there. Nobody has been able to defeat him. But in the last election, he was defeated by Labour Party, led by Peter Obi. And you look at the Southeast, that Obi got close to 90% of the vote cast there. It is not about this structure that you, old political structure that people try to depend, that is based on one governor, and the governor will deliver the area to whoever he decides. The only way you can decide to have a defeat in the next, for the coalition not to defeat Tinubu, is the fact if they go to get a candidate that has no organic support, that has no mass base, where you can, tap from the reservoir and then add to it. So if you look at the South, you know that there's an interest. So you can't put yes, I agree with you that these are reality, North and Southern, rotation. But most times, unwritten laws are more decisive and are more potent than even those that are written, because you can't say that, oh, you pick a president from the north today, they say, oh no, you should pick a Christian from the south. What about the Babalawos and all that? This is what we do in this country. We agree, we have accepted that. When you pick a southern Christian, you are expected to put a northern Christian, so a northern Muslim. So this, we agree this exists, and that is why we are saying, for us to have a united front, for us to have the southern solidarity for those who are suffering in the south, who are determined to be able to remove this government, and also add to the support of 15.5% vote that will be scored in the north. That is what was recorded after all the failed attempt to take away all the vote from him. So we need to have that, and then bring in the support base of other northerners who believe that the only obstacle that would have
sorry to interrupt you. What is your recommendation? Who and what are you recommending to the coalition, since you say you have attended some of their meetings? Within the context of your line of argument.
Time that you have, for every time you have election, there are new way of resolving issues. You could have direct primaries, indirect primaries, and a consensus on the day of election. But I believe that there should be a pre-elitist consensus, so that people can come together and agree that, where are we going to the south, so that we will not waste time in this struggle between ourselves, and then deplete our resources, then deplete our energy. Why the people in government have enough to be able to run around. So there should be a pre-elite consensus
from the south
where they decide.
Who is that person from the south that you would prefer?
No, I said it, that Obi is what I prefer. I prefer Obi because I have known Obi for a very long time, and I know he has been very consistent with his principle. And if I do say, who am I going to choose as somebody that should mentor my children, that will be able to bring this country back to financial discipline and bring fiscal discipline on board of our leadership of this country, I believe Obi has the capacity, the compassion, and the merit to deliver on that result.
The thing where we dey share don't finish. You know what we dey share now? We are sharing the future of our children. They borrow money, they share. So nobody will share them again. We want to stop the sharing. We can no longer borrow money for consumption. If we borrow money, it's for production. The katakata way they see they happen everywhere in Nigeria now. Now bad leadership cost them. Because over the years, Nigeria have refused to invest in their young ones. That is the engine of growth of any nation. The consequence is that today, millions of young people don't know where the next meal will come from. Now be the katakata we will get. So everywhere now, trouble. If you wake up for Nigeria, killing, kidnap, this, that. Because where people, where we don't put money, educate them, make them this, make them that. Money where we don't put money, support them to start business, we didn't do it. So now make Nigeria get 100 million people. They live into poverty. Nigeria get more people where they live for poverty, past India and China combined. If you combine these two places where I call now, they dey 2.8 billion. Nigeria only 200 million. But people where they poor inside Nigeria, pass the two of them put together. We have what they call unemployment. We have 35% unemployment. If you combine with what they call unemployment, it reach 55%. And 70% of the people where they inside. Now young people in their productive age, parents now borrow money to send their children to school. When they come out, they begin feed them.
After training them,
which kind of country be that?
They become a liability on you.
They live for house, you they give them food. Even the parents now, the money that they get no feed them. Nigerians now use over 100% of their income to feed. Which country be that? Because the country is not producing anything. The land where you get now 76.3 square kilometers of land there for Niger State. You know if you feed yourself, you know if you feed Nigeria, you know if you produce something for export. Netherlands, if you minus water, now that is 30,000 square kilometers.
Almost half of Niger.
Less than that. They feed themselves. They call export agricultural material 120 billion. 7 times what would they export for oil. Now they export food. What they do bring from ground. But Niger no feed himself. You know feed Nigeria. You know feed. I say
bandits.
Maybe bandits. The bandits because we didn't take care of the bandits yesterday. It was the bandits we created. The bandits were children we refused to educate. They were children we refused to empower. So we created it. If we had invested in them, no young person in Nigeria today is proud to be a Nigerian. Because the country called Nigeria has never shown him love and care.
I'm proud to be a Nigerian.
Yes, because when you grew up, when I grew up, I went to school in a public school. I went to university where I come back and they give me food voucher where I can argue that this is this. You went to school when there were school sports, there were school boards, there was support. Today, Nigerian child is struggling through everything. So when he grows up, he has no reason to say I'm a Nigerian and I'll die for this country. Because Nigeria is not giving him opportunity. You must reverse it. People must have hope and their country must give them a belonging. Today I go around in Anambra, somebody said to me, hey, Honorable President, when we finish, I'll show you where I meet young people, young girls, young boys, and they say, I was senior prefect when you were governor. I was the person we were. They'll show me their picture.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I met you here. Oh, I was this. As governor, I said, because the money where they use for security votes, when I do the thing where I will go use and do it, remain. Because I put for school, put them for primary, put them for health. The one where remain, I say, anybody will get first class, I'll give them 1 million naira. I had over 500 of them. People now write from Australia. I'm here. Is there anything I can be? One of our best secondary school in Anambra State today, where they furniture. Owned by one reverend father, they call it Bebe Monso. The principal of that school was a beneficiary. He would tell me anytime, he said, what you did for me, I must do for these young people. That's how the country work. But if you go struggle, nobody care. Even to start small business now in Nigeria, now trouble. Now you, start man, all sorts of people, police go kick, everybody. To be poor person here, your misery don't increase past anybody. Every other country care for their poor, except Nigeria. Now the thing where we need change. I don't mind those who go copy what I say I go do. Make the copy am, but what is important is that the thing where I tell you say I go do, I don't do it somewhere.
We have somebody, Lisa Henrietta. He say, yes, I can attest. I schooled in St. Anthony and we have school bus donated by Peter Obi, almost all the schools and computer.
There's two ways of fighting security where they don't do all over the world and it worked. Security is two types. One, that's what you call natural security. Natural security is that people must have a means of livelihood. If you don't know where the next meal will come from, you're a security risk because you don't have a job. So you must do whatever it is possible to ensure that people have a means of livelihood.
One.
The more people are employed and they have a means of livelihood, you reduce criminality. And they become two. Two, you have to provide what you call defensive security, which is equipping, ensuring that your security agencies are properly manned, trained, and equipped. Security is a renewable asset. It's not something you buy something today, tomorrow you no go buy again. It is constant. Constant. As governor, every community in Anambra State had a security outfit paid by directly with government. They pay every community. We bought every community pick up
for their security.
For their security. Go to Anambra. Every community get pick up. They get communication. So if you go, we have about 200 communities. So if you steal in one, they just put it into the system. Everybody knows there's a thief somewhere.
And they are coming towards this direction.
It's difficult for you to escape. We were paying them. That is the problem, direct. And we are talking with the society.
Engagement.
And we started what we call, now we be the first government. You there for Abuja, that one is it. We do what they call statistical record of poverty.
The first state. The
first state in Nigeria. To know where poor and poor people live and why they poor. When we look at them, they are in our farming areas. And the most important thing is that they don't have what they call access road. So what we did is what I saw in Bangladesh. We started opening roads in rural areas instead of having roads. They are going to build mansions in capital and started opening the rural roads in the villages for those people to be able to bring their food and sell it higher and started empowering them.
Thank you for staying connected, my great and wonderful viewers. You know, someone came out a few hours ago. He said, Nigerians are not tired of suffering. Those are what those people actually said, and they have their point as regards what they said. I personally, I voted in course of the 2020 election, and when I voted, a lot of dramas actually took place. I have to spend a lot of money to travel down to my place to go and vote. I traveled down to go and vote, and unfortunately when I got there, I saw the way people were actually collecting money and all of that just to vote for APC, and that time it was even a cashless policy. They collected transfers, 2,000 naira transfers, 4,000 naira transfers, and all of that just for them to vote for APC. I saw a lot of poor people. I used the word poor in quote. A lot of poor people that, if you see them, obviously you know that these ones are not rich people. They are not banners financially. So all of them most of them rather, they collecting money to vote for APC. So when the person said that Nigerians are not tired of suffering, I was like, yes, this person have a point, because when they were trying to vote for Obi in that particular 2023 election and they noticed that Labour Party wasn't even sharing money like that, they diverted their vote to APC, and APC was sharing the lion money. They were sharing the lion share of the thing and all of that, and a lot of people diverted their attention to them and they began to vote for APC Tinubu. It even got to a level that a lady was carrying a baby in her back, and the baby looked like a baby that was actually malnourished, no good food to eat, and they stood under the sun, and the mother that carried the baby was saying that she will not vote for Obi, that the devil that she knows is better than the angels that she did not know, meaning that Obi is the angel that he did not know and Tinubu is the devil that he knows. And he collected 2,000 naira transfer and she went to vote for APC Tinubu. So when they said that Nigerians are not tired of suffering, I said the person really have a point. Now you can listen to everything that was said in the course of this video. You can hear everything for yourself. If you did not hear it very well, date back to the videos again. See the questions that RUFAI and Ruben Abatu was asking that man in a live interview in Arise TV there. And you can see the response of this man. He said Obi is the suitable candidate for 2027 election. For the fact that they said, oh, even in ADC, they will not give the flag bearer to Obi and they will not give the presidential ticket to Obi and all of that. They said they still need to contest in primaries and all. Those are what they're saying. That shows that, that's to tell you that even the people in ADC, the likes of Atiku, Charles Okosha, and the likes of others, all of them are still having this presidential ambition. Many of them are looking for the power. That's why they said whether Obi like it or not, Obi should needs to come and contest in primary. And what gives them the flag bearer and the winning in primary is the number of money that they can share to delegates. And Atiku is the richest among them according to report. Atiku has a lot of money to actually share to delegates, meaning that it's very obvious and glaring that Atiku might be the one that will emerge as a flag bearer in the primary election in ADC. I don't mean that it's ordinary people that actually want to come and vote in primary elections and all. Obi will emerge above all of them. Obi will win all of them. But primary election days with money that will be shared to delegates, and Atiku have more money to share than the rest of them. That's why they said Obi should come and contest in the primary, meaning that even in ADC they did not want to make Obi to be their flag bearer. Obviously that's what they're actually trying to do. And at the same time, in the other side of the story, Goodluck Jonathan, according to report, they said he's trying to emerge as another flag bearer again. Why is it that they don't just want Peter Obi to actually emerge as a flag bearer that they will put their support to crash down Tinubu in 2027? Why is it that these people are actually anticipating? A lot of all these people, they are anticipating to be the flag bearer or to be the president. Atiku have been ambitious for some years. A lot of them have been ambitious for some years. Even Goodluck Jonathan himself, Goodluck said they will not contest the 2023 election. But there are still some northern group, according to a report, that just come out all of a sudden. They said no, it is Goodluck that they want. And they even said they will buy ticket for Jonathan, that Jonathan did not need to spend penny, that they will buy it for Jonathan, and Jonathan should emerge as a flag bearer or to contest in 2023 election. But Jonathan declined. Why is it that Nigerians are just behaving irrational? They will just come up with a sudden decision that will actually affect a lot of people. Those people that came out to say that they want to buy tickets for Jonathan in 2023 election and Jonathan declined, I believe that they still the one, according to report, that are still pushing it up in 2027 again, that Jonathan should contest in 2027, that Jonathan will win. Why is it that they just want to divide Obi's vote and sabotage Obi's winning in 2027 again? Because Tinubu will be very happy with all these divisions that are actually going on, and Tinubu will just be seated in a place and be laughing at them, because he knows that once there is a single division like this, even though they should win him, the margin will not be much, and APC will know how to actually do their things very well. They do their business and they will win the election. INEC will not have to announce APC as the winner again. But if the margin is not wide, if there's a cooperation and a unanimous decision to actually carry Obi as a flag bearer, the margin will be wide and Obi winning will be very, very massive according to the analysis that a lot of Nigerians have given, because they know that a lot of people will not vote for Tinubu in 2027 election. So they already know that the margin will be wide, and once the margin is wide, if Obi should win him flawlessly, INEC chairman will not even be able to call the winner as Tinubu again the way he called it the last time, because he already know that the margin will be much, and if Nigeria should kick for it and demand the mandate and all of that, because Nigerians will actually know who they voted for, if they should demand the mandate to be restored back to Obi in the court process and all of that, INEC himself knows that they will be in trouble. Now drop opinion in the comment section on this video as regards everything that was said in this video. Feel free to say your mind as regards all that Obi actually said. Obi is not backing down for anyone at this very moment. Just say your mind. Feel free to say your mind. As I'm gonna dedicate and that one for you, follow me on my social media handles on Facebook at LAJUPOG TV and LAJUPOG Entertainment, and on Instagram at LAJUPOG. Guess what, guys? See you in my next video, and bye for now.
I see the hot for my body, I say make I yarn you. Religious cause plenty day for body. Pastor with the line on top, be pastor. For LAJUPOG watch TV. Pastor with the back, where? Politician with the do pass himself. All the while you waiting for church. All as LAJUPOG watch TV.